Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Richie from Boston. It's the 21st, it's March, it's 2019, and you are looking at our website. This is the Richie from Boston We Do Not Consent website, and it is up and rolling. It is completely and totally free to join. It has forums, it has links. We're working on the links a little bit. And it also has its own Facebook like page. That was the entire purpose of me doing this. I wanted to make a spot like Facebook because I don't think anybody should be on Facebook at all, ever. It's still coming along, but it works. And a lot of people are posting. There's a lot of information here, and it's completely and totally free to join, period. It doesn't cost you anything. Like I've said in the past, a lot of YouTubers were claiming they had issues with their channel, and then magically they have a website up and it's pay per view, basically. This is not that, at any rate. I cannot stress enough how, if you enjoy what I do, that you should subscribe to my backup channel, RFB2, because at any given moment, the main channel could possibly disappear. It happens. And if that occurs, and then this one goes, there's still one more. This is the channel where I post all of my travels, all of my activities, all of my passions, because you cannot be swamped down in complete and total conspiratorial things all day. This is my release. This is what I do. This is what I love. So subscribe to all of them or don't. At any rate, check this out. A couple of weeks ago, and then again last week, I made a video on March 12th, and I was talking about 5G, what you can do to protect you and your family. And in this video, I mentioned a couple of things. One of them was people were saying, don't worry about 5G. 5G is no problem. Because people like Donald Trump are tweeting, bring on the 5G, and I can't wait for the 6G. Well, in the video, I told you that 6G was completely preposterous. 5G was enough to break the entire world. Them talking about 6G is to simply take the focus off of 5G and all the reports that have come out, poured out from all sorts of people that are telecommunications experts, health experts, radiation experts, etc., etc., etc. I told you 6G was a ruse, and here's the proof. I wasn't wrong. This is a doctor of science, technology, a professor. His name is Ari Putu, whatever it is. I can't pronounce your last name. University of Oulu. At any rate, his research interests are communications engineering, communications theory, digital transmission techniques. The funded projects he's worked on are 5G system architect and WP leader in 5G, 5G test architect, principal investigator of communications and controls for critical infrastructures for places like Nokia, Siemens, Ericsson, Finnish Defense Forces, Electrobit, etc., etc., etc. And you can see his pedigree keeps going on. If anybody knows anything about 5G, it would be this guy. Now, why am I showing you this guy? Because this is what this guy said. Here's a report that's out in VB. Why 6G research is starting before we even have 5G. This is March 21st, 2019, 6:03. You gotta love it, don't you? 3, 2, 1. 6:03. At any rate, it's always there. You know what I mean? People are talking about 6G because they need to pull the wool over everyone's eyes, because once 5G drops and it is up and it is a worldwide network, it's a wrap. Now, why am I showing you this? Because here's a quote from him right here. While much of the world is still wondering how long it'll take to get 5G networks and what it could mean to their lives and economies, because it's all about money, right? A group of telecom researchers are looking further ahead to what comes after. Next week in Levi, Finland, a group of 250 researchers will gather for one of the first global summits of 6G wireless standard to begin the most basic of questions. What is it and what does the world need it? Well, remember this guy who seems like he would probably be a 5G expert? This is what he was quoted as saying. I don't know what 6G is. Nobody does. Do you remember that video that I made? Quack, 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 the stupid guy from Boston in his big dumb truck with its refrigerator in the back? I told you that 6G wasn't real, and apparently nobody knows what 6G is. So somebody stuck a note in the puppet that is Donald Trump's hand and said, tweet this out, dum-dum, shut up those stupid conspiracy theories that we can't seem to shut up quick enough, because we're shutting them down left, right, and center every single solitary time we can, especially that jerk off from Boston, that dumb guy in the truck that's real loud with the refrigerator in the back, because he keeps telling everybody that 6G isn't real. Well, apparently, I'm not the only one that thinks that. 5G will be an absolute total game changer. 5G will be a command and control center. 5G will be active denial system. 5G will be able to change people's minds, and some even think change people's DNA. Think I'm over exaggerating? Check it out. Simply type into any search engine 5G dangers and you will come up with stuff like this: disruption of cell metabolism, breaking your DNA apart, increased blood-brain barrier permeability, melatonin reduction, disruption of brain glucose metabolism, generation of stress proteins, DNA single and double strand breaks. This is from the FCC, people. This is from the FCC. And let's not forget that 2011, the World Health Organization classified radio frequency radiation as a possible 2B carcinogen. But who cares, right? Who cares? As long as they all make their money, because it's all it's about is money. Any magazine will have an article on this. Why 5G cell towers are more dangerous. Radiationhealthrisk.com. 5G towers are more dangerous than other towers for two main reasons. First, compared to earlier versions, 5G is ultra high frequency and ultra high intensity. Okay? Do you know where they first used 5G? I'll show you.
14 leader gives a final verbal warning. Members of the group ignore the warning and continue to move closer to the ECP perimeter, displaying aggressive behavior. The commander orders the ADS crew to engage specific individuals in the group in order to prompt them to move away from the security perimeter. The entry control point forward team.
Now that's directed 5G energy. Pure and simple. All it is, all it ever was. And they figured out a way by tampering and messing and fooling with it, ways to turn it into, I don't know, a trick into people thinking that it was going to be good for telecommunications and make billions and billions of dollars. Check out this article right here in Forbes magazine, September 18th, 2018. Is 5G a CIA plot? Well, let me tell you a little secret. Anytime you see a mainstream magazine like Forbes, because that's what this is, well, there you go. There's the paywall popping up. Anytime they're debunking something like this, well, these are the same guys that are actually pushing out 5G. It's just all there is to it. Be aware. Be prepared. Do not fall for the nonsensical bullshit that 5G and 6G is down the road. They don't even know what 6G is. 5G will double everything that's happening now. For all those poor people that are targeted individuals, for all those poor people that are suffering from Magellans, the fact that 5G is rolling out and chemtrails are ramping up is absolutely zero coincidence. Be ready. Be prepared. Links will be in the description. Richie from Boston, and I'm out.